This is just a quick little tour of our remembrance journey, Ning. So on the front page, when you first log into the site, we're on the main page, there's a few sections which go down the middle of the page. The first section is just a text section that I made, and that contains Mike's welcome note and a picture of the museum. Below that is a section where photos could be added. The next section is a forum. Once conversations start, the forum will list those conversations by topic. Okay, and right now the only thing in the forum is just a little one that I started. Now the bottom part is usually the part that I go to first when I'm looking at a Ning, because it lists the latest activity in chronological order. So you can see the last thing that happened here today was these two new members joined. So that might be something that an administrator might want to go back into the members area and check on, because anybody that just joined would be listed here. And all these people are fine because I know them. This is a discussion that I added to the McGinnis Middle School group, but it's certainly open to anyone. Let's click on that group. Okay, this is a group, you could see from the tab here, that was created in the groups area. So I put a picture of our kids in front of the Lincoln Memorial, and then it's pretty much like the front page. You could add text, you could add a discussion forum, and there's a comment area. So each group can kind of have their own little mini Ning. All right, so if you navigate back to the main page, the side navigation bar has some more areas that can be added, and then these are just some more navigation points over here. Really the main page is a kind of a splash page to jump off into the groups area or to dialogue with another person, but it's, it doesn't have that many parts, so it's pretty easy to navigate. So let's go to the groups area. Actually, let's look along this top menu, because this actually is the main navigation for the site. Okay, so that was the main page I just showed you. The invite page is to send invites out. Now, we've been playing with this a bit, but it seems that we ran into some problems because invites are getting caught in people's spam folders. So I think the best thing to do is just email people directly with the Ning address, and when they join, they still have to go into their email and retrieve an invitation. They have to click on a link. So that's something schools might have to work on a bit, because the the social network address might put it into a spam folder. But it's easy to get the network administrator. If you give them the exact address, they should be able to release it. So that's something we can work on. It's easily resolved. It just takes some phone calls. Okay, my page, everybody that joins will have a my page. So that's my page. I don't know what just happened here to the colors. Okay. This shows all the members so far. This shows all the photos that have been put in, but there's no photos in here yet. But we have lots coming. Same for videos. We have some of those coming. The forum will list all of the forum topics on the page. So I only put one so far. please feel free to add to that. Okay, the groups page. Oh, and to add to the forum, you just click here, say add a discussion, and you can ask away. The groups page, you can add a group. So let's say you want to start a group called volunteers, or maybe another school. You would just say add a group and name it. Now when you add the group, you want to look at these privacy settings and the features of the group. I put that in most of the groups that anyone can join. The only time you might want a moderated membership is if it's some kind of discussion that has to do with, I don't know, a surprise gathering, or a maybe a meeting of the volunteers and they want to keep it private for whatever reason. But I don't see that happening. I see all of the conversations in this Ning being open. So we're going to leave that anyone group checked. The people in the group who join, they could, when they send a message, they could send a message to the entire group. So if a student in McGinnis School wanted to say something to just the students in McGinnis School, they would go into that group and just say send message to the entire group. The kids are going to get this so much better than all the adults will. Okay, the next one is blogs. Everybody has the option of setting up a blog on their page. If you go back to my page, there's a blog section here. You could set up a blog post. Okay, now Mike, this is the page that I want you to look at. It's called Manage. It's the last tab on here. You and I are the only two people who manage the site. So if you just play around with these buttons in here, feel free, but you don't have to. I would like you to look at the members section, and in the members section it shows all the people that are members in this tab. It shows that we are the two administrators, and it shows people who have been invited and haven't responded yet. So these people might have some, well, I know this is the 2 tests that you did, so we can even delete those if you want. You choose to delete them, but you would just check them and then go to action and cancel invitation. So I'll let you delete that. This one here, Ning-tastic, that was the Ning people asking me to send them a test message. So far they haven't responded. So it might be sitting in their spam folder as well. This is the librarian at my school. She's trying to get in, but it's stuck in spam, so we're working on that. I'm not sure who this person is, but that's somebody that you invited. So you might want to check up with them to check their spam folder. And if there's pending memberships, there'll be another tab that shows up here that says pending memberships. Like Mike Heidelberg today was a pending membership. I just went in and checked them off. So it's a nice tool for controlling and really monitoring who's coming into your network. And this is what boards of education want to see, that it can be monitored. And it's a great tool for that. Okay, so I think we need to talk next about ways to get the school groups in here. And of course, teachers and volunteers and family members, anybody that we feel would participate and benefit from this, they're more than welcome. So go ahead and invite or share the link with whoever you want. My concern is getting the school groups in here. I'm not sure how you want to do that. If you have a contact person in each school that could facilitate that happening, that's something we need to talk about. But McGinnis School, the group is set up. The kids will be going in there. early next week after we give them a little tour. But they're anxious to get in. We've been telling them about it, but I haven't shown it to them yet. All right, so if you have any questions at all, please let me know. You post them on here or send me an email, but I just can't wait to get people in here. I think it's going to be very exciting. All right, so just be in touch. Okay, bye.